if I'm coming from let me see, if I'm going from like if I come from Thika and I go to town, how do I go back to Thika? The next time I would like to take matatu by myself. I've never. I'm either with a friend. Yes.
Why?
If I'm not with a friend,
I don't know where.
Do you know what I do whenever I don't know where to get out from?
No, that's the problem. You don't know places, but you can. If you have to, it's better you know where you are going. They have no conductors.
They do, but you know, hey.
Then
in the evenings, people don't like to do Uber. Yeah, because it's discounted, and then they want to bargain with you. Yes.
Even in Kenya.
But me, the next time I will just go. If I get lost, I get lost.
You have to have money to bring you back and then round.
Yeah. But I was fearful. I was full of fear. Like, what if I take a wrong matatu? What if this? What if? I had so many what ifs in my head, so I did take matatu.
Even here in Uganda, sometimes if you don't know where you're going, so like same thing.
I've always asked people in Nairobi that if I'm going to this place, where do I get matatus from?
Like a special place. They are always moving.
So like if I'm going to Entebbe, if I'm going to Nigeria, if I'm going to Mukono, if I'm, such places.
So where do you usually find it?
Like if I'm gonna take matatu from, let me start with you. If you want to go to Chireka, we are this other side of the world, Entebbe side, and then you want to go to Chireka.
If I'm this side of Entebbe?
Yes, and
you stand by the road and then first go to town. Then
when you reach town, where do you go exactly?
There are specific places where you find those taxis, not
where.
But there are even many places. There is that taxi.
Okay, you want to go to
park. There is another place, here, Mutasa. There.
Yes.
Then there is these ones which are just moving.
So that's how you get to Chireka. If you're going to go to Chireka. Even it's the same thing in Nairobi. If you're this is what I experienced, so I want to know if there is anything like a taxi park. So I was like, so if I'm gonna come back to this side, how do I get a taxi?
Maybe they use Uber.
The whole country can't use Uber.
So, but they should have like a ground where the taxis will go. Then people will know if I'm in Nairobi and I'm going anywhere, I will just go in that taxi park, which is like a ground. Then you find there all taxis going everywhere.
Second thing, if you're going to go to Uganda by bus, there's nothing like a bus park.
They don't put you there, Arua Park.
There's nothing like, you see, we have a place designated. Inside their buses. These guys, their buses are on the streets. There's a stretch.
So when you are from Nairobi, that bus, where was it? It was going in a park of buses.
If you get a bus from Nairobi, it's in a certain place, which is not a park, which is not.
So like, how is a stranger supposed to know where that
in front of their offices?
Yeah, that's an address.
Of course, that's an address. It's not a park. You know a park.
So that means different buses have different locations according to their address, their company.
That's what I think, because there you will not find, like Mashpo, you will not find something else. I don't know any other. But in that place you will find Mashpo in front of their offices. So if there's another section, there's another office, then that means the bus is gonna park in front.
They have like one bus? Or
no, I think there's several buses.
One is full, another one comes.
There's modern cost. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe, but I think there is a park.
This is what I want to know, because even when I asked, if I'm coming from, let me see, if I'm going from like if I come from Thika and I go to town, how do I go back to Thika? In this like Uganda, if you're coming from, if you go from Entebbe to Kampala, you get the taxi on the road. It will take you to the bus, to the taxi park. And then if you're coming back to Entebbe, where do you go? You go to either the taxi park, or there are other small stages where you'll find taxis.
Yeah. Because if you go in the park, that means there are some fees you pay. Like it's not.
Do you guys have a park?
So that's why some taxis to go away from
the park and they park outside there.
Dodge those taxis.
Because there's KCCA, Kampala City Council checks, as you're entering the taxi park.
So some taxis, that's why we find that they are somewhere on the road. No.
So let me tell you my experience in Nairobi. So when I asked, like, if I'm coming from town now to Thika, how do I get the taxi? They directed me the taxis of the roadside. Like there's a stage. Actually, they told me there's a stage. You go to down to I don't know where. I've been there. You find there are many lined up from like you see like Mutasa Cafero, how they park. That's how they park from like they are.
So
everybody's calling their own.
They are calling.
They are calling, yes. They even have bupandes.
I was going to ask then how do you know which one is going?
No, they have bupandes and they are those guys. Ooh, they will pull like that way it's done here also.
Yeah, Uganda it's worse.
They will
Uganda,
call you.
They can even tear your clothes.
Yeah, there's one who was injured. They were fighting. There's
even
one.
you can lose your luggage.
Yeah, there's
one
will
will take you, another will take the luggage.
There's one, I was going to the village and I was in the bus park. There's one they got and then his luggage was in the polythene bags. It was torn apart, everything went flying everywhere. And
because just you want a passenger.
So do you guys have taxi parks where like...
But that one that you talked about is the taxi park.
No, isn't that a Cafena park? It's like a stretch of like in front of shops. So they have parked. Then there's another place. They're also parked like. Yeah, and then you find. How do I explain? What example can I give you? You know, like Majestic Plaza, that stretch that goes down. You can find there are so many taxis parked in that area until down. That's also like where the stages are like.
Maybe that's like how you see downtown, like there are no activities. I don't get it.
I don't know if you guys have a park. I still didn't have anybody to direct me to a park. So that's how you guys do it. You find there are different stages for different places. As we have like a main park and then different stages for different
If you
places.
go in that park, you find all
the places.
Wherever you're going, just go in that park. You will find all the whatever.
And there are different parks, old and new.
Yeah, depending on where you're going.
Depending on where you're going. So you don't go in one taxi and park and then expect to find everything. No. Some are in the new park, some are in the old park. But the old park.
But if you go to the old park and you ask, they will tell you, go to the other park.
Yeah. Keep supporting us, guys, and comment down below. Let's engage in the comment section. I need to know. The next time I would like to take matatu by myself. I've never. I'm either with a friend. Yes.
Why?
If I'm not with a friend,
I don't know where.
Do you know what I do whenever I don't know where to get out from?
No, that's the problem. You don't know places, but you can. If you have to eat, it's better you know where you are going. They have no conductors.
They do, but you know, hey, those guys are too fast. I feel to get lost, and then once you get lost, now asking to get where you're going, no. So me, when I don't have anybody to go with, you know what I do? I'm already in town, and maybe this person left Uber. I can't do anything else.
Then in
the evenings, people don't like to do Uber. Yeah, because it's discounted, and then they want to bargain with you. Yes.
Even in Kenya.
There's one who came, then I boarded. Then he asked me how much was it. I told him it's like no, thank you. Yeah. So he left me. I had to get another one. Actually, I was trying to use Border. Borders refused because it was small money. So when
you are giving them small,
it's not me, it's the app. So then later on I was like, now what do I do? So I ordered for Uber taxi, like special hire. Of course the person accepted because it was more money. So yeah, I had to pay that money in order to get where I'm at. So from that money. You have to either have me, I have to either have money or have somebody.
Of course, like if you're in a new place, like if you like, for example, I go to Nairobi now, I either have to have money or have somebody take me around. Of course.
But me, the next time I will just go. If I get lost, I get lost.
You have to have money to bring you back and then round.
Yeah. But I was fearful. I was full of fear. Like, what if I take a wrong matatu? What if this? What if I had so many what ifs in my head? So I didn't take matatu.
Even here in Uganda, sometimes if you don't know where you're going, so like same thing. You can even ask, if you enter a matatu, you can just greet people in the taxi and tell them that, do you know this place? Yeah.
Because matatus of that place, people are so busy in their lives. Anyway, they can help you. Even the conductors can.
You can tell the conductor, you can tell a neighbor, you say that we that I'm going this
But
place.
if you're in those matatus of
Because
Nairobi,
imagine it's you in the matatu and someone is saying, you know this place, of course, if you know, you'll tell them.
yeah, the same thing, yeah. But then, I would rather sit. You know, the conductor is on the door. I'd rather sit on this seat. Because you're there and then you don't know if this taxi plays music. And how do you know that this taxi plays music, this doesn't? Because you will enter, you will think you're going...
Others will be enjoying the music you were wondering where you were going.
So it's really, really tricky. I rather, if I'm to enter a taxi and I don't know where I'm going, I have to sit here, like here. Where you can see conductor and I keep reminding, conductor, yes.
Even if you over remind the conductor, they also get another. They think, hey, you think I have forgotten, you think I don't.
Anyway, guys, just let's get in the comment
money.
section, yeah? And yeah, just have money or know where you're going, go have a friend. Alright.
Full stop, no shortcut.
Thank you so much, guys. Until next time. Bye, y'all.